Hey, Dr. Henderson here. Per your request, here is a voiceover Prezi presentation. We're going to be talking about personality, and we're going to start off first with this definition: a pattern of enduring distinctive thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that characterize the way an individual adapts to the world. Now, there are a few parts of this definition that are just absolutely fundamental to understanding how our science sees personality and comes to make predictions about behavior and mental processes from personality. When we talk about a pattern of enduring distinctive thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, that's enduring and distinctive means it's something that we can predict with at least some degree of accuracy. For example, if you are somebody who might be identified as an extrovert, we should be able to anticipate as a science and predict your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in given contexts. Same thing would be if you were an introvert, if you were somebody that was less inclined to thrive in social environments or large groups. So the idea here with personality is that it's something that we can actually use to make predictions about your behavior and mental processes because you have a pattern of those thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Now, another really important piece of this definition is the adaptability of an individual's personality. We all know those people who do not play well with others. We all know those people who end up struggling. We all know those contexts where there are aspects of their personality that do not fit well with the environment that they're in. And that means that they're not adapting very well. So there are certain types of personalities that adapt better than others. But if you think about it, much like any opinion that you have, anything that you have that you really identify with and that you hold on to, despite all evidence, despite all experience, you hold on to that ideal or that perspective. That is going to keep you from being able to adapt. So the idea here is that personality is something that has a biological foundation and temperament that we see in infancy, and that it's something that actually develops and becomes sort of almost reinforced if we want to think about learning theories. It's this pattern of behaviors that get reinforced over a period of time. Now, one of the typical questions that I get from students about personality is, how long is this set? And what we see is that personality in many respects is pretty fluid until your early 30s. And then after your early 30s, that adaptability and that flexibility tends to go away. It never goes away completely. Anybody at any point in time can have a reframe and have a change in personality, but it takes some pretty significant life experiences. So, things that you want to remember from personality is that it is a pattern of thoughts and behaviors. It is also central to the way that we adapt. Personality begins it in genetics with temperament. We've talked about temperament before in the developmental stuff. It starts out as temperament, and then depending upon environmental circumstances, a lot of the temperamental things that you might have as part of your personality get reinforced, or in some cases, they might actually be punished throughout your life. That helps build sort of a consistent pattern of responses. And then that personality stays pretty fluid until about your early 30s. And then after that, we really start to develop some um, less flexibility in our adaptability of our personality. We don't get along and play well with others as much. So what does that tell you? Cautionary tale, right? When you think about being a roommate, try not to be one after your early 30s. I don't know. Well, there's your introduction to